we're gonna go ahead and leave the NFL for a few minutes and jump to the college game because we had some huge game on last night. And man, let me tell you what, boys, Ohio State was the real damn deal, man. That if you did not get a chance to see it last night, the Ohio State Buckeyes took home the championship over number 7 Notre Dame. Man, they had some big plays in this game. Notre Dame, we all kind of thought was overmatched, but they actually came out and fought pretty hard, starting up the drive with a touchdown right off the bat. And you guys impressed with that, or especially with Ohio State's defense? Were you guys impressed with them coming out right away?
Dude, that opening drive was amazing. The opening drive was amazing. It's just that they did the same play. So it was like, okay, you know what? We're going to adjust, and you're not going to do that anymore. And that's what happened.
Yep. It's beautiful to watch, though. Also, too, for anybody that's like a fan of just some of that old school running the football kind of game, like you had to be impressed, really, like with the performance of, we were talking about it before the game, Quinshon Judkins. I think we got that right, guys? I think that's right?
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, he went in for 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 receiving touchdown, man.
Yeah, MVP of the game by far. And 9 yards of carry, too. Dude was basically guaranteeing a first down with every rush. Like, that's insane. That's unheard of.
Dude, they were going crazy, man. And then everybody, even us, we're praising the Notre Dame defense.
Yep.
And it was nowhere to be found. OSU scored 21 points in the second quarter, 10 in the third. Yep. Obviously, a field goal at the end because they were just killing the time. But, bro, 21 points in one quarter, and then you got 3 players rushing for more than 49 yards, 12 plus carries, and the QB was doing great work with 17 completions out of 21 attempts, 231 yards and 2 TDs. Wow, Notre Dame, the only person that was actually doing work was the QB.
Yeah, Riley Leonard impressed. I thought Riley Leonard had a pretty good game.
Yeah, dude. Obviously, the receivers were doing work too because he was throwing to them. But if it wasn't for the quarterback, their rushing game was non-existent. Between 3 running backs, they only had 17 yards.
Yep.
Bro, you're not going to win a national championship game like that.
Yep. Well, and we talked about that too with our preview as well. Like, the secret to Ohio State's success was to pound the rock. Notre Dame, they had a very hot secondary that was shutting down opponents, but they mostly stuck to the ground and they were able to really bite off huge chunks of yards. And then by the time you got the secondary coming up in the box, playing it close, that's when you're able to cook them over the top. And that's what they did. And they were methodical. They were efficient. They literally they were able to make the most out of the attempts they had. And now just one little critique was just Howard. He had over 50 rushing yards, sure, but on 16 carries, like, I would have tried to feed Judkins of the ball a little bit more. But again, he's rattling off 9 yards of carry. I'm not going to complain about that. You got the natty, you got the dub. Great game.
But wasn't 4 of those carries like scrambles, like not designed QB runs?
True. Yeah. And that is kind of how that's the one unfortunate thing. Like, they a lot of times will just count that one as a run. So, but again, that's nitpicking. Ohio State had a great game, play calling executed to perfection just about. So they did everything they needed to do on offense to get the dub, and happy to see it.